Hi writers! Today we're going to talk a little bit more about this question. Can your reader follow your steps in your how-to books? I'm going to show you a video right now and I want you to think about it and then we'll talk a little bit about it when it's done. Hold on a second. Mrs. Ireland needs to restart it and I don't know if I can.
Dad, I'm done.
Step 1. Get 2 pieces of bread out. Got 'em. Get a butter knife and get some PB. Take 1 piece of bread, spread it around with the butter knife.
No, Dad, with the peanut butter.
I'm just doing what it says. It says take 1 piece of bread, spread it around with the butter knife.
Hold on.
Get some jelly, rub it on the other half of the bread.
No, Dad, open the jelly.
Well, it doesn't say to do that. Put the breads together on top of each other. Take a big bite. This doesn't taste like a peanut butter jelly sandwich. Fail.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Sorry, I had to make it extremely specific.
Oh, good. I'm starving. Take 2 pieces of white bread out of the bag. Take the lid off the jar of peanut butter. Get a butter knife and stick it inside of the peanut butter jar. With the knife, scoop a bit of peanut butter out of the...
That means like a lot.
A bit means a lot?
In my world.
Spread your scoop of peanut butter onto 1 of your pieces of bread with the knife. All right. There we go.
You're doing better than before, though.
Open the jelly jar. Squeeze it onto the other piece of bread.
Nope.
Done. Closer.
You suck.
Get 2 pieces bread. Get some peanut butter. Take the peanut butter knife. Open the peanut butter. Put the knife in the PB. Get some jelly. Open the jelly.
No.
Squirt the jelly onto the bread.
You're supposed to...
Take the butter knife with the peanut butter on it. Wipe it all over the piece of bread that's blank. Take the butter knife, rub the jelly all over the piece of bread.
Oh, he's doing better. Oh.
It says all over. Put the 2 pieces on top of each other.
This isn't how I meant.
Take 2 pieces of white bread out of the bag. Take the lid off the jar of peanut butter. Get a butter knife and stick it inside of the peanut butter jar. With the knife, scoop some of the peanut butter out of the inside of the jar. Spread your scoop of peanut butter onto 1 of your pieces of bread with the knife.
No.
Squeeze some jelly onto the other piece of bread. Spread the jelly on the bread with the butter knife. Put your 2 pieces of bread, peanut butter and jelly sides together. Done. Get 2 pieces of bread. Get some peanut butter. Get some jelly. Open the peanut butter. Get a butter knife. Put the butter knife in the peanut butter. Take the butter knife out of the peanut butter.
You did it wrong. No.
Take 1 piece of bread and take the butter knife that has the peanut butter on it and spread it all over the top of the piece of bread.
Dad,
That's the top.
I mean the sides.
Squirt some on another piece of bread. Take the butter knife, rub it all over the top of the piece of bread.
I quit. You're not making any sense. Zari ruined it on purpose. He knows how to make one. I know, Evan. It's the joke. It's the game that we're playing. Oh.
Do you know how to eat a piece of bread? You want to take your sandwich with you?
Oh, this is really so good.
It looks like a yummy sandwich. I'm glad I made that for you.
Can I have safe one with it?
Yeah, go take that one to mommy.
Okay. I edited a bit.
Take 2 pieces of white bread. Take the lid off the jar of peanut butter. Get a butter knife and stick it inside of the peanut butter jar. With the knife, scoop some of the peanut butter out of the inside of the jar. Spread your scoop of peanut butter onto the face of one of your pieces of bread with the knife. Squeeze some.
Okay, friends, so I think you see what can happen if your how-to book does not have the directions or the steps written in the correct order, or if you're missing some. Okay, so I want you to be thinking about today when you write your how-to books, even if you're finishing one or whether you're starting a new one or finishing one, no matter where you're at in your book, I want you to think about, can your reader follow your steps? Okay, so today I want to teach you that how-to writers go back and reread their stories. They make sure that their reader can follow their steps. Okay, so I've got a short little story, and it is all about roasting a marshmallow. Okay, so this says, how to roast a marshmallow. This is how, and we'll start with this page first. This is how you roast a marshmallow. You need a stick and a marshmallow. First, put the marshmallow on the stick. So I should have gone ahead and finished this drawing. So I need a drawing of a stick. Okay. And I need to add the marshmallow to it. Okay, so I'm just going to do this quick little sketch here of this marshmallow on this stick. Okay, so that's my marshmallow on my stick. Okay, so it says first, put the marshmallow on the stick. Next, I'll zoom in on this page if I can a little bit more. Next, put the stick very close to a fire. Okay, so far so good. Now you know how to roast a marshmallow. Okay, so those were my pages. There, now I think you can see all 4 of those pages. So I want you to stop and think right now. Do you think that you could follow those steps? Think about the steps, and do you think that my marshmallow would come out the way that I would want it to? Okay, if you think that I probably left out a step, then you would be correct. I actually left out a couple of things. So first of all, I should have drawn a picture on this very first page. Okay, that would have been, well, that's not a very good marshmallow, but that would have been something that I could have done. But do you think that I left out any steps? Well, I think that I did. And if you think that I did, you are correct too, because after I said, next put the stick very close to a fire, did I ever say that you need to take it out of the fire? Or did I say that you need to stop when it starts to turn brown? I didn't. And so what do you think would happen if I just put the stick very close to a fire? Marshmallow would catch on fire and it would get burned, and so would the stick eventually. So I need to add a page that says, okay, and it needs to go right after the fire picture. Okay, then, and it looks like I used a different color, blue. Let me go ahead and raise that up a little bit. I'm going to switch my pen color. I think I maybe chose this one. Okay, then take the stick out when the marshmallow turns brown. And this word's not going to fit, so I'm going to put a little dash there to continue the rest of that word, marshmallow. It's a really long word. Okay. Turns brown. So that is a super important step because we don't want to end up with a marshmallow that's burned. I know some of you might like them like that. Mrs. Ireland actually likes them like that too. But if we left it in there too long and didn't ever say or tell our reader to take it out, then our marshmallow would get too brown and it would burn. Okay, so I need to add this page and I'm going to try to move it. I don't know that I'll be able to, so I'm just going to put a little arrow to show that it goes right here. And so if I go ahead and renumber my pages now and add numbers to them, okay, this would be page number 1. I'll just put a little 1 right here. And then 2, and then 3, and then this is my page 4. And then page 5 would say, now you know how to roast a marshmallow. Okay, readers, so I want you to think about that. One way that you can be sure, or that can help you to be sure that your writing makes sense and that you didn't leave out anything, is to share your writing with a partner to see if they can follow it. We will see if we can get this to happen in our classrooms here. If you're learning at home, you can definitely share with your parent or a teacher helper. And if you're here in class, we'll figure out how to share with a partner, or you can definitely share with your teacher. Okay, writers, now it's your turn. Keep working on your how-to story. Share it with a partner, teacher, or parent when you finish to be sure that it makes sense. Just make sure that you reread. Okay, writers, off you go.